Hey everyone, it's Matt here, and I have not done this camera angle in a long time. And so, because we're doing a pickups video today, specifically a manga pickups video, I thought we would bust this camera angle out. And also, by the way, I actually rearranged some of the manga back here. You might not have been around long enough, by the way, thank you if you're a new subscriber, or if you've been around, but it's just been a long time and you kind of forgot. But I did rearrange some of the manga back here. You can see some boxes, other cool stuff as well. And by the way, while we are unboxing some of this manga today, and I am finishing some series that I have not been able to finish in a long time, we'll actually be jumping to this other camera shot right here. Just jump in between both when I'm opening stuff, depending on what I'm opening. And this might not look like a big haul, but for me personally, it does mean a lot to me because, you know, when it comes to some of these manga, there was a time in my life where I didn't have the money to get more manga, but I wasn't at a point where I needed to sell everything I own, although I did sell some key parts of my collection, be it manga, anime, whatnot, just to be able to get some money. So when it comes to be able to pick these up, these aren't things that I've had before that, you know, I'm getting back in my collection. These are things that I just never had the chance to complete, and now, for the most part, they're out of print. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Let's actually get to these pickups right now. So let's open these up. Now, which one first? I'm going to do this one first. Okay, and we got to be very, very careful here. Got to feel the spots that are clearly not manga. Okay, this part does not seem manga. Oh. Alright, what are you? Oh, yes. So I don't know how this one has escaped to me for so long, but it's Battle Royale, which, by the way, I don't know if I can't see the other angle. I should have, I did this wrong. Point is that I don't know why I don't have this first volume. I got it a while back, must have lent it to someone, and I could swear I bought it again on eBay for like $5. This was not $5, but it was not that much more. This is actually in fantastic condition. Wow, actually, this is in really good condition. I'm wondering what shots I can show on camera. Might have to jump around depending on the shot. The point is that while I do know that this series is, you know, the translation was not, well, really that at all, to be quite frank with you. But I have to say, though, and if you don't know the story, by the way, this was not translated. This was translated and then edited in a way that they didn't even call it punched up, like some other manga might do, where they say, no, it's been edited a bit, you know, punched up in a way that is better for American audiences. This isn't even localization necessarily. This was just editing and changing things to the point where it even contradicted some stuff that came later. But I do have the rest of the volumes. I just didn't have this one, so I wanted this one just to be able to say finally, after, at this point, it's been a decade or more, I have completed it. So this is actually really cool, and I can't wait to read the rest of the series again, because of course I read this a while back. But wow, I mean, look at this. I gotta say, this looks fantastic for the price that I paid for it. Because, you know, you look at some of those Ultimate Editions online, and they are way too much money. I will never be paying that kind of money for this. So I'm actually really happy that I got this for a good price. But now let's move it aside. And hello there. You thinking, do I need the scissors? I do not need the scissors. Oh, okay, that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. And it's cardboard. But it's more than just cardboard. I said it's more than... It is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. But if you don't know what this is, well, it is based off of a video game, a fantastic video game series, by the way, that I do suggest that you check out. Anime aesthetic, kind of visual novel stuff going on. But you are basically a lawyer, kind of just learning the ropes, going through cases for the first time. Really fun, and as the series progresses, of course, it gets better at it to a certain extent. But point is that it's a very fun series, and I would recommend it. It's on all major platforms right now, actually, because it got a re-release by Capcom. But this manga is not even like based off of the games or whatnot. It's just at least the one that I have. I have Volume 2, the Miles Edgeworth one. But I never had this one because, fun story about that first volume, or that second volume rather, I ended up just finding it like in a bookstore in Penn Station, which is, you know, where I used to go to visit family in Long Island. And so when it came to Penn Station, they had a bookstore that I'm pretty sure does not exist anymore, even pre-pandemic shutdown for construction and whatnot. By the way, this is hilarious. The way that if you cut to this shot right now, you're just seeing me like going to random pages and just flipping to it. I don't know if I'm breaking the illusion, but the point is that these stories are supposed to just be like in this manga, fun little like side story kind of goofy, non-canon, omake, sometimes SD versions of the characters. These are not meant to be taken seriously, but you do have to know a little bit about the series before getting into it because there are some callbacks and references and whatnot. So, and a bunch of characters from the series itself. So I do recommend it, and also for the price, I am very happy that I was able to pick this up because I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a bit too much as there were only 2 volumes of this, like I mentioned earlier. So very happy that I got it for the price that I got it for. So you might look at this so far and think, Matt, is that it? Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice that you're able to complete these series, but there wasn't really a lot here. And for me personally, what matters more is quality over quantity. Doesn't mean that you can't get a lot of things, but for me, what matters is what it means more to you than just getting a bunch of stuff. But anyway, though, here is a bunch of stuff. Now, I say a bunch, this looks like a lot. Actually, it is 5 volumes only, and one of them is a double, so I will definitely be seeing which one is the better one, and then I don't know what I'll be doing with the next one, but tell me what you think I should be doing with it down in the comment section down below. But this is another series that I was able to finish, and again, it looks like so much, so I'm actually really happy with how well it was packed, but really, it's only 5 volumes that I need to be very, very careful with. Am I going to open this up with my bare hands? In a minute. Oh. Oh. No. It's late. Don't be so loud. Oh. Take 2. No. Take 3. There we go. Take 3. Wow. Oh, this is so nice. This actually packs really well. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? Packed really well. In a Ziploc bag. Well, that is odd. With an interesting smell to it. I have never gotten something packed this way. This is absurd. So these are Phoenix Wright again. So this is actually the story seemingly adapted, at least from what I've seen. Or actually, it might be a brand new story, actually. But still, though, it is a story. You'll see that on the screen right now if I'm right or wrong. But the point is that a story was adapted here that I believe, or is done here, that I believe was also adapted in a manga form, an anime form. It is very late here, everyone. Now, looking at all of these, I do want to mention my rule. So, my rule in the past when it came to buying manga was, if I'm buying used, I'm not going to go more than like $5 or $10 more. But things have changed. Times have changed. So, not just with what I can afford, but just with what is out of print and how much money it is out of print, that I have decided that my rule, that I will try not to break unless there is extreme circumstances that really pull me in this direction, I will not be paying more than $30 a volume. So if I am in a situation where, just like this, I have 5 volumes here, I know that, I'm going to give one away either to a friend, resell it, or something like that. When I look at all 5 of these volumes, I think, okay, how much would these cost separately? And I saw them separately, and they were for prices that I wasn't going to do, because no. And so when I looked at these, I actually saw one that I ended up getting outbid on, but when I found this one, and I did the math, I saw that I actually was not paying more than $30 a volume. It was still a price that I did not like to pay, and I do not want to pay often for out-of-print manga, but again, times have changed. So when I looked at this price, and I looked at the price of all of these, again, doing that math, I thought, you know what, for a series that I do enjoy, at least in video game form, I definitely wanted to finally be able to read these, have these in my hand, be able to hold them, and if, in the off chance that I despise this series, again, in manga form, then I will sell them. Because, you know, I'm not going to sit here and have things that I hate in my collection, right? But at this point, I thought about it and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to pick it up now. You know, I'm going to see how it is. If I really love it, I'll do a review on this very channel. But I thought that this would be, you know, kind of the one thing that it does, you know, both fit in my rule just like these do, but it would be like a bigger order. Just, you know, I don't want to do this too often, but for something like Phoenix Wright, I definitely thought, yeah, I'll do it. They may not be in the best condition for some of them, but it's a series that I love. So that about wraps up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like videos like this, then please remember to like and subscribe. I'm going to try and do a toku or manga or even anime pickups once per month because there's definitely some stuff that I really do want to finish up, and it would be really cool to do that with all of you on this channel because, you know, again, some of these series, you can see the thumbnail and whatnot, that I have not finished in over a decade. So I would really love to be able to do that, and I think this is a great way to do it. So if you have any cool manga pickups that you picked up this month, then please comment down below. If you finish any series like I have, then I would definitely love to hear about that as well. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Take care, and hope you tune in next time. So I'll see you.